What's up guys, it's Mr Bacons here with this first product review. Before I get into this, don't forget to hit subscribe on my YouTube, hit a like on my Insta, my Twitter, my Facebook and my Twitch. All the links are in the bio. Head down, scroll down now. We have OIVO's cooling fan system designed for the PS4, the original Slim and the Pro. So I've got this off Amazon, £32.99, which I think is a reasonable price, plus delivery. Looking at it, you've got your two charging ports, you've got a cooling fan system, and you've got a space for your games here. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So let's get into it and have a look. Right, it comes in this nice polystyrene little bag, which is nice. It's a little foam bag. So, on first glance, comes with a little USB, a little bag. You do get an instruction manual, which is a nice, easy, one-page flipper. First look. Looks good. Looks nice, looks clean. Right, so looking at it, like I say, got your 12 spaces for your games here. Got your two cooling fans in there, and then you've got your two charging ports, which is nice. You've got these protective films, put all them off. Right, so I'm gonna put it all together, turn it on, light it up, and see what we get. Off very first glance, obviously it comes with this little USB that you've got, and it goes in nicely, but it's not got much wiggle room, although. No. Lesson, this is a free tip for all of you. Before you go to put anything together and do anything properly, in terms of a cooling stand, read the instructions. Obviously I've just gone on about how small the USB is. There's a reason for that actually. If you look at that one there, you're supposed to plug it into your PlayStation. So you've got your PS4, your PS4 Pro and PS4 Slim. So this little insert pops straight out. Literally easy as anything. Goes in, pops out like nothing. So that's for your Slim, that's for your normal. You got your OIVO sign there. In terms of location on here, you can easily manoeuvre it. Well, it's really tight in there actually. It's really, which is good. So I can actually hang a PlayStation, which is good. You don't want any movement off there. Being very risky right now. Take that off. You can actually position that all the way, because of that USB link you've got all the way over there. So I'm going to position it pretty much dead centre. So there we have it, nice sleek look to it actually. There you have it, it's a nice sleek look to it actually. Really looks quite good. So I was previously using this to hold my key games, the games that I was using the most. Let's stick them in the pouch. And give you guys a look now, see where we're at, see it all set up, and we'll have a look, see what we think. So looking at it, it looks nice. Looks sleek. Looks good. I've got my controllers on there, and then around the back I've got the games. Around the back I've got the games. So I would say only 3, maybe 4, 5 ports. 5 ports maybe are a bit. Let's give it a test. Yeah, so they're not all 100%, but out of I wouldn't say they're 100%, but out of the 12, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ports that are hard enough to hold your games. And like me, if you've got it on a table, it's not a problem. It's just going to sit on there anyway. So I'm not overly fussed about that personally. Let's see it turn on. See what happens. So I've turned my PlayStation on. There you go, you see the lights flashing up. Okay, that's nice. I like that, that's nice. I knew this one was charged anyway. This is my spare. Pull it up. Like we've already seen, we've got those, which is a nice touch. These games are still holding in. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty, like I said, most of them are holding in, but you're gonna have it on a surface anyway, realistically. So if we take PlayStation out, I'm taking the rest of the games out just to see, but obviously still plugged in. I've got this fan going. If I can. So if I turn that off, obviously that goes off, fans turn off. Just simply press the button, that blue comes on. It's a nice little touch. I can feel air coming from those fans, obviously. It's much cooler in there. Putting that on your PlayStation, you're going to get some cooling from it, to be honest. I've got to say I'm a fan of this. These lights down here, these are nice. Very clean as well, it's easy to, it's very lightweight. Okay, I think it fits nicely next to your screen, next to your telly. I wouldn't mind having that on display downstairs in my front room, people coming round. It's not clunky, it's quiet. Yeah, it's quiet. I like the look of it. I like these little chargers, charging lights, they're nice. Cooling fans being on, that's cool. With the blue in it as well. It's got a nice little twinge to it, it's got that PlayStation feel to it, it's that PlayStation blue coming out. So yeah, big fan of that. And $32.99, you've got your 3 I think you said 30-day warranty, 3-year warranty. That's a lot. 3 years of using this. I mean, that's confidence, that is confidence. I like it with the controllers at the front, where you can actually see the PlayStation sign. So I like it with the controllers at the front, where you can actually see the PlayStation sign on it. It gives that kind of that shimmer and that like PlayStation feel. If you got it on the back, it wouldn't be the same. Obviously, if you wanted to plug in that wire into this USB port, you could do, but then your games would be on the front, which would probably cover up. I mean, if you put that on there. Setup, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Visually, I'd give it probably an 8 out of 10, just because of that wire. If there was a way that, I suppose that's my own doing though. If they switched it round, for me, those ports were at the back, so you could still have it like that, and this wire was hanging around the back, I think that would be probably a better look for me. But generally, if you ignore the wire, you can't argue with that. And you've got the PlayStation blue in there, I like that. So I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. Controls are a little bit stiff to get out at first, but that's one of them which you broke it in. You really need to, once it's going in now, you'll hit it with no problem at all. I can actually feel the air coming out the other side, so you know the fans are actually going through. I can actually feel that. There's no way that I can show you that, but I can actually feel that coming out the top. And it's cool air, it's not warm air, it's cool air. This is the OIVO P4 series multifunctional cooling stand. Search for it on Amazon. I just literally searched OIVO cooling stand. Yeah, OIVO cooling stand. Came up $32.99 price. I give that a 9 out of 10. Always looking for that cheaper deal, but 9 out of 10, that's decent. It's a good way to hold your PlayStation. I would definitely give it a recommend, guys. That is something I'm going to be using. I'm going to keep it. I usually have my PlayStation flat, you know, out the way, pushed away. But I'm going to keep that out. It's still going. I can't. It's really, really quiet. Whether that changes, I've got 3 years to find out. I've been Mr. Bacons. Thanks for watching. See you next time.